Streets are more than just pathways. They are bustling stages where commonplace occurrences become amazing shows. Street artists emerge as maestros of entertainment in the midst of frenetic city life, mesmerizing onlookers with their exceptional talents. From magicians to gravity-defying acrobats, these artists are redefining the urban landscape by transforming sidewalks into personal amphitheaters. Here are 20 street performers that will amaze you. Number 20. Matthew Pretty. If you enjoy street musicians, you might enjoy Matthew Pretty, often known as the Bucket Boy.
It's the Bucket Boy. I come from Los Angeles, California. I'm an international drummer, international percussionist.
Who captivates audiences with his remarkable drumming abilities. He demonstrates his talent on the busy streets of Las Vegas, transforming a few common buckets and pots into a top-notch drum set. Matthew Pretty, who was born in Toms River in 1991, discovered his musical talent at a young age.
All right, let's get a clap going. Let's get a clap going.
His adventure began with experimenting with unusual noises, pushing the limits of what could be accomplished with ordinary buckets. The end product is a demonstration of inventive drumming that takes street performance to new heights. The rhythmic sounds generated by Matthew Pretty on his makeshift drum set fill the air as the movie progresses, catching the attention of onlookers. His performances are nothing short of brilliant, utilizing unorthodox instruments to create music that is both simple. The buckets, which are normally associated with prosaic duties, are transformed into instruments that captivate and entertain under his skilled hands. The Bucket Boy is distinguished not only by his skill, but also by his mobility. He travels the world, delivering his distinctive brand of drumming to varied audiences, as he is not confined to a single region, has unquestionably established himself as one of the world's most recognized bucket drummers. While the commentator struggles to think of others off the top of their heads, it's a credit to Matthew Pretty's unique skill. His innovative performances across cross-cultural and geographical borders provide a worldwide appeal that connects individuals from all walks of life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last part of the show. Thank you for watching. My name's the Bucket Boy.
Number 19. Vietnamese Brothers. Two Vietnamese brothers have taken balancing acts to a whole new level. These aren't your typical accomplishments. They include ascending stairs while balancing someone on their heads. You read that correctly. Stairs, balancing, and a person on the head. Our story begins in Spain in December 2021, when three daring brothers set out to accomplish the almost impossible. Before we get into their most recent accomplishment, these twins are seasoned circus artists who have dazzled audiences with their astounding acrobatics. They made their debut in 2016 by ascending an astounding 90 stairs while balancing on each other's heads. However, records are made to be broken, and their achievement was quickly exceeded by another pair who managed 97 stairs only 2 years later. Our tenacious brothers refused to relinquish their crown. Fast forward to December 2021, and the brothers were back at the Cathedral of Girona in Spain, where their first record was set. They were aiming for a whopping 100 stairs this time, a feat that would necessitate not only skill, but also an unbelievable level of balance and coordination. The brothers began their ascension as the clock began to tick, gently supporting each other while balancing a person on their heads. The tension was apparent, but their years in the circus had paid off. They conquered the 100 stairs in 53 seconds, recovering their world record and earning their place in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Hello, we are Zeng Brothers. We are from Vietnam.
Number 18. Johan Gonzalez. In 2017, people strolled by the famed Washington Square Arch in New York City, unaware that one of the figures gracing the marble monument was not a mere sculpture, but a genuine, breathing human being. Meet Johan Gonzalez, a street performer whose mastery of the art of live sculpture has won him the title of Most Realistic Living Statue in the City. Johan's extraordinary expertise is demonstrated by his ability to merge into the architectural splendor of the arch, making himself unrecognizable from the motionless figures that surround him. Johan is motionless in the midst of city life, resembling a true chunk of stone come to life. His devotion to the craft reaches a level of realism that has surprised observers, forcing some to question his very existence. Johan's physical height, at 4 feet 11 inches tall, becomes an important aspect of his act. His tiny frame adds to the idea of being a carved figure, giving his living statue character an extra layer of authenticity. The lines between sculpture and reality blur as he immerses himself in the serenity of his act, leaving spectators in wonder. Passers-by reactions range from amazement to disbelief when Johan morphs into a living statue. Number 17. Isaac Howe. Isaac Howe, also known as Taiwan's Ring Man, is a well-known character in Taipei's street art scene, capturing spectators with his hypnotic acrobatics with a gigantic spinning hoop. This Taiwanese-American performer has mastered the metal sear wheel, gently whirling himself around while stretched inside the ring, creating a genuine spectacle on stage or television. Isaac is enthralled by the freedom and adventure that street performing provides. He enjoys traveling and showing his talents now that he is no longer bound by the limits of typical employment. While he may face opposition from the general public, Isaac's path began with kung fu lessons at China's renowned Shaolin Temple. He polished his acrobatic abilities further at circus schools in Denmark and Russia, resulting in a one-of-a-kind and exceptional creative experience. In addition to his wheel skills, Isaac combines elements of Brazilian dance, such as martial arts, ballet, jazz, and tango. This eclectic mix of influences strengthens his artistry, resulting in a dynamic and compelling experience for his audience. Isaac's athletic abilities are showcased on the street, but he also has the opportunity to engage with people on a personal level. Number 16. Carolina Penko. The violin, which is frequently viewed as a difficult instrument, especially in the hands of a youngster, undergoes a miraculous change when wielded by Carolina Penko, an 11-year-old musical prodigy. Carolina emerges as a musical wonder, effortlessly grasping the complexities of her trade in a world where young beginners frequently struggle with the intricacies of the violin. Carolina's musical adventure began when she and her family immigrated to the United States from Ukraine when she was 6 years old. Carolina, unlike many other youngsters her age who are interested in computer games and other distractions, has dedicated herself to the art of violin playing. Her dedication to her musical endeavors is evident in her extraordinary skill and mesmerizing performances. Carolina performs Somewhere Over the Rainbow, a song made famous by Judy Garland in the timeless film The Wizard of Oz. The violin becomes an extension of her artistic expression in her hands, and she breathes fresh life into the old tune. The purity of her sound and the emotional depth she invests into each note demonstrate a degree of musicianship belying her youth. Carolina has gone viral on the internet, with her street performances getting considerable notice on platforms such as YouTube. Her videos are widely shared and she has a global fan base. Number 15. Jot Supernatural. Jot Supernatural, a French artist, is well known in the world of street performances. It's unclear whether Jot Supernatural is his real name or an artistic alias, which adds to the mystery surrounding the man behind the act. His unique performance involves manipulating what can only be described as mystical crystal balls, prompting the commentator to express qualms about witnessing a street artist playing with his balls. Despite the skepticism, Jot Supernatural has developed a fan base, with viewers actually loving the spectacle he creates. The crystal balls that are central to his act are portrayed as artifacts from an old craft that is said to have originated in the depths of South America. However, the cynical reviewer sees the performance as a combination of stick twiddling and ball balancing, devoid of the mystical attraction Jot describes. The heart of Jot's performance goes beyond the purported mysticism, showcasing a competent artist adept at manipulating and balancing crystal spheres. While the pundit condemns it as attention-seeking, the performer's skill in his art is acknowledged. Number 14. Snake charmers. Few acts hold the allure and attraction that surrounds the enigmatic figure of the snake charmer in the intriguing domain of exotic performances. For ages, these enthralling entertainers have spun a fascinating tale, frequently found bustling in the vibrant markets of Asia and North Africa, where they attract attention with their hypnotic talents to tame and communicate with snakes. Snake beguiling dates back to ancient cultures when serpents were valued as symbols of power, wisdom, and transformation. Snake charmers today use their fascinating abilities to fascinate and enthrall interested onlookers. These colorfully dressed performers usually carry a woven basket or pot containing their slithery buddies. The snake appears to reply in kind as the charmer sways to the rhythm, creating a visually spectacular and seemingly harmonic display. Contrary to common perception, the snake is not genuinely charmed by the music's song. Rather, it follows the charmer's motions, seeing them as potential predator threat. The dance between the charmer and the snake is not without danger, especially when dealing with deadly species. Snake charmers must be skilled, cautious, and have a thorough understanding of their serpentine partners, which is often passed down through generations of performers. Number 13. Fusion Fighters Dance Crew. The Fusion Fighters dance crew's engaging performances give the vibrant heartbeat of Irish dance a contemporary rhythm. Nestled in Dublin's Temple District, this group of teenage dancers has taken traditional Irish dancing to a new level, infusing their performances with a modern edge that sets them distinct. This vivacious team, captured by the founder and artistic director of a Dublin-based dance group, demonstrates their prowess in a video that captures the essence of their innovative approach. What distinguishes the Fusion Fighters is their ability to flawlessly merge tradition and innovation. Dancing on wooden planks, the rhythmic sounds of their specially created shoes amplified, the team exposes a dance experience that resonates with both the echoes of the past and the explosive beats of today. The use of raised platforms isn't just a gimmick, it's a daring step beyond the traditional Irish dance experience. The Fusion Fighters' performances give a new layer to the rich fabric of Irish dance. The wooden boards become more than just props. They symbolize a new vision, a distinct approach to movement-based storytelling. This novel twist adds dimensions to their routines, providing viewers with a dynamic and captivating experience that spans the gap between tradition and innovation. The dedication of this dance group to maintaining its traditional history is obvious. Number 12. Ballet. A violinist weaves a soul-stirring melody from the legendary film Amélie, attracting passers-by with the appeal of his music in this lovely street performance filmed on the charming streets of Italy. A young woman emerges from the enthralled audience, capturing the beauty of the music and stepping forward to embrace the moment. Onlookers had no idea that this young lady was none other than Palestinian dancer and choreographer Rima Baranzi. During a family trip to Italy, the Baranzis happened upon the amazing violinist Evo Romanek playing on the side of the street. Rima begins to dance along, inspired by the music and spurred by her father's ardent support. She effortlessly steps out of her shoes and walks to the rhythm of the violin, obviously taken away by the enchanting melodic sounds. A spellbound throng begins to gather around Rima as her movements effortlessly echo the soft notes of the violin, drawn to the beauty of this unplanned performance. The collaboration of the violinist and the ballet dancer creates an appealing show that transcends language and culture. Rima's father, moved by the touching scene, captures it on camera, preserving the enchantment for posterity. Number 11. Vic White. At number 11, we have Vic White, a mesmerizing street performer whose real name, albeit foreign and difficult to pronounce, has become synonymous with dancing greatness. Vic rose to internet stardom, particularly on platforms such as TikTok, collecting millions of fans worldwide. His professional dancer reputation took off after notable appearances on competition events, catapulting him into the spotlight. Vic's social media platforms, particularly TikTok, have transformed into digital stages where his talent shines, capturing viewers all over the world. Vic's popularity has surpassed regional bounds, and he is no longer confined to street busking. His diverse career has included dance performances, television appearances, commercial endorsements, and the development of his web series. The internet realm, with its numerous clicks and views, has elevated this street artist to the status of a global sensation, allowing him to expose his talents to a much larger audience. Vic's act is distinguished by a blend of dancing artistry and old-fashioned mime, resulting in a one-of-a-kind presentation that defies easy description. His expertise in this fusion of styles distinguishes him, making his show appealing to audiences with various tastes. Vic succeeds at showing his talents, leaving audiences in wonder. Number 10. Dabka. Dabka is a bright and passionate ancient dance which has enchanted hearts throughout the Levant for generations. This dance form, distinguished by rhythmic stomping, synchronized footwork, and a cheerful atmosphere, is more than just a show. It is a celebration of culture, community, and legacy. Dabka, which originated in Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Palestine, has become deeply interwoven in these nations' social fabric, acting as a vibrant expression of solidarity and shared history. Dabka, which is performed at weddings, festivals, and other happy occasions, brings people of all ages together, establishing a sense of unity and fraternity. The dance often consists of a line or circle of dancers holding hands or linking arms, creating a visually striking show that reflects the community's oneness. A lead dancer, also known as the Raz or Dabka, controls the tempo and moves for the rest of the ensemble, guiding them through the dynamic sequences of the dance. The rhythmic pulse driven by traditional instruments such as the tabla and hand drum is at the center of Dabka. These instruments provide a powerful and addictive groove that pervades the performance space, making it nearly impossible for observers not to participate in the fun. Number 9. Fabio Wibmer. Fabio Wibmer is a gregarious and extremely accomplished Austrian cyclist and YouTuber who has made a name for himself in the high-adrenaline worlds of street trials and downhill mountain biking. While some may regard him as a massive attention seeker, there's no doubt that Fabio has something truly unique to show off. He's an exceptional bike rider. Fabio's claim to fame is his enthralling street trial films, which have earned him not just a large internet following, but also sponsorship from the renowned energy drink manufacturer Red Bull. His skill on two wheels goes beyond simply riding downhill. He pushes it to the next level by leaping over cars and people and performing gravity-defying antics while gracefully gliding up and down streets with a flair that transcends traditional bicycle skills. Fabio Wibmer is a businessman, in addition to being an exceptional cyclist. He owns and operates the apparel brand 6 Series. This brand sells a variety of riding clothing and accessories, reinforcing his position in the cycling community. In addition, he is an important member of Danny McCaskill's Drop and Roll crew. Fabio delivers live exhibitions with fellow riders Duncan Shaw, Ali Clarkson, and John Langlois, showcasing his street trials prowess and mesmerizing audiences with awe-inspiring demonstrations of ability and dangerous maneuvers. Fabio's YouTube channel has over 7.5 million followers and an astounding 1.4 billion views as of July 2023. Number 8. Pepe the Clown. In a world where the dread of clowns has taken an awful cultural turn, Pepe the Clown, a beloved figure in Poland, stands as a monument to the enduring power of laughter and joy. In an era when media portrayals of clowns have heightened coulrophobia and the irrational dread of clowns, Pepe strives to recover the core of clowning as a source of pleasure and enjoyment. Pepe, dressed in a striped shirt, a green hat, and a red nose, roams the streets of Poland armed with a bag of simple props, such as a large hair comb, some spray, and a whistle. Unlike the dark overtones that clowns frequently have in contemporary culture, Pepe's goal is to brighten the mood of both locals, sipping beer, and passing tourists. In a touching video, Pepe comes across a lone man and, true to his character, refuses to let him pass without making him laugh. They wander together, playfully taking the man's hand, like delighted children who have discovered a treasure. The man, first taken aback, cannot resist Pepe's infectious humor and eagerly joins in on the spontaneous fun. Pepe's antics are more than just amusing. They also emphasize the necessity of safety. In another scene, he uses his whistle to stop a bike and orders him to stop. The biker, initially perplexed, soon realizes the amusing twist as Pepe converts an orange balloon into a makeshift helmet for the cyclist's head. Number 6. Duncan Meadows. Duncan Meadows, a renowned British actor and street performer, has engraved his name in the annals of performance history as the executioner in the Royal Opera House's production of Salome. While his theatrical performances have received praise, Meadows also has a special connection to the streets, where he formerly charmed audiences as a street performer in London's busy Covent Garden. Meadows, who was not limited by the conventions of theater acting, would convert himself into a living statue, painting his body silver and taking on the persona of a self-styled centurion. This unique act, performed against the bustling backdrop of Covent Garden, demonstrated his adaptability and provided a new dimension to the city's street culture. He had no idea that his engaging street performances would grab the attention of significant players in the world of opera. Meadows was noticed by Sir David McVicar, a renowned player in the opera industry, and the then-future director of Salome at the neighboring Royal Opera House, during one of his street performances in 2007. Meadows' fortuitous meeting would prove pivotal in her career as an artist, opening doors to the great stages of one of the world's most prominent opera houses. Meadows' performance as the executioner in Salome was a noteworthy contribution to the Royal Opera House's presentations. His ability to move from the unscripted streets of Covent Garden to the precisely choreographed world of opera spoke loudly about his artistic breadth. Now it's time for our subscribers' pick. We bring you from the streets of Malaga, Spain, a performance that will leave you spellbound. The levitating Genie street performer act is an awe-inspiring and mystifying spectacle that captivates audiences with the illusion of defying gravity. This performance often occurs in bustling urban areas where street artists showcase their talents. The setup for this act typically involves an artist adorned in elaborate genie attire, sitting in a meditative pose atop a conspicuous platform or carpet-like structure. The performer creates an illusion of levitation by seemingly floating several inches or feet above the ground, captivating the attention of passers-by. The platform or carpet is often adorned with intricate, colorful designs and props that add to the mystique of the performance. The artist's costume and makeup are carefully crafted to evoke the otherworldly appearance of a magical genie, complete with shimmering fabrics and ornate accessories. Spectators are drawn in by the apparent levitation, as the performer maintains a serene and otherworldly demeanor, sometimes accompanied by enchanting music or ambient sounds. The genie may occasionally interact with onlookers through gestures, expressions, or subtle movements, enhancing the illusion of floating effortlessly. The secret is cleverly concealed supports or structures carefully hidden from the audience's view, allowing the artist to create the illusion of levitation. The performer's skillful control of body posture and balance further enhances the credibility of the illusion. Have you ever seen a performance like this? Let us know in the comments below. Number 5. Dancing Piano. An astonishing performance emerges around a grand digital piano, with a duo of incredibly brilliant artists defying conventional musical expression constraints. This one-of-a-kind performance at the crossroads of dance and music challenges preconceived notions about the responsibilities of performers as they demonstrate their outstanding skills in a mesmerizing display of innovation. Whether we call them dancers or musicians, the duo adds an element of ambiguity that perfectly complements the unique aspect of their presentation. They perform an outstanding rendition of the legendary Pink Panther theme, which is known and loved by audiences all over the world. The original element that distinguishes this performance is that the performers play the entire melody with their feet rather than their hands. The audience is treated to a stunning blend of music and movement as the duo engages with the keys using just their feet. The feat's complexity becomes clear as the performers negotiate the piano's keys without the use of their hands, transforming the act into a spectacular dance of agility, precision, and coordination. The piano, traditionally associated with delicate fingerwork, is transformed into an unorthodox expression instrument. The musicians dance across the keys, their feet generating the song with a flair that defies the conventions of musical performance. It's a visual and musical spectacular that defies expectations, leaving audience members in awe of the duo's inventiveness. Number 4. Peter Spatina. Peter Spatina is a maestro whose musical abilities stretch beyond traditional instruments. Peter arose from the humble origins of a farmer's family in the gorgeous Czech Republic, destined to nurture a unique and amazing musical ability that would fascinate audiences all over the world. Peter's musical journey began when he was a child, when he learned to play the accordion and piano, exhibiting an early knack for melodic expressiveness. However, it was his drive for invention and a willingness to explore unexpected routes that drove him to embrace the glass harp, an instrument that would set him apart. Peter's medium for creating mesmerizing sounds that transcend the everyday became the glass harp, with its ethereal and delicate tones. The glass harp is a one-of-a-kind blend of artistry and engineering that includes making music by softly stroking or tapping glasses filled with varied quantities of water. As a result, the glasses emit a beautiful symphony, producing a delightful aural experience. Peter's career as a glass harpist spans nearly 2 decades, distinguished by a commitment to honing his art and pushing the boundaries of what this unusual instrument is capable of. His performances, particularly those featured in huge street exhibitions, have captivated spectators with the harmonic magic he produces from the delicate glassware. Number 3. Iya Trior. Meet Iya Trior, a versatile Guinean prodigy whose path from a local custodian in Cabea to a Guinness World Records freestyler has been nothing short of extraordinary. Trior, who is now living in the bustling city of Paris, has not only conquered the football ground but has also made an indelible impact in the world of entertainment, appearing prominently in TV series, reality TV shows, music videos, and advertisements. Iya Trior's love of football began in the heart of his hamlet, Cabea, where he first demonstrated his goalkeeping prowess. When Trior's father returned from Europe, he was inspired to travel beyond the boundaries of his community. His voyage took him to Conakry, Guinea, a watershed moment in his life where his love for football blossomed. Trior's journey, however, does not end with his triumphs on the football pitch. The Guinean prowess was expanded to the area of freestyling, a sport in which ability, imagination, and flair take center stage. Iya Trior's outstanding freestyling abilities gained him the coveted Guinness World Records distinction not once, but 3 times, an accomplishment that speaks everything about his unrivaled talent. Trior's charismatic presence and excellent skills drew notice from a variety of entertainment outlets as he navigated the many landscapes of Paris. Iya Trior expertly shifts between roles, whether it's lighting up TV screens, participating in reality TV shows, adding flair to music videos, or becoming the face of ads, demonstrating the adaptability that defines his work. Number 2. Genie. Aladdin's dazzling genie delights the streets of Europe with an illusion that defies gravity. This captivating creature appears to levitate atop a sleek, silk-covered platform lighted by a golden light while dressed in an exquisite royal blue genie suit. The attractiveness of this magical show begs the question of the complicated physics of the illusion and whether it goes beyond the realm of regular levitating street entertainers. The genie's exquisite dress appears to serve an important part in concealing the mechanics that bring this illusion to life. The artist's clothing, which appears to float in midair, effectively conceals multiple linked rods and metal components fastened to a strong basis. The illusionist cleverly conceals the supporting solid frame beneath the appearance of rich fabric, providing observers with a flawless visual experience. The genie appears to effortlessly hover above the earth, enthralling viewers with the illusion of weightlessness. The silk-covered platform, embellished with a golden glow, gives an ethereal touch to the performance, heightening its allure. Spectators are left in astonishment as the genie maintains the illusion of levitation, raising questions about the distinction between truth and fiction. While similarly elevating street artists may rely on simple methods, Aladdin's genie lifts the craft to a new level of intricacy. The hidden framework's painstaking design provides stability and endurance, allowing the artist to create a stunning and enduring spectacle. Number 1. Sword swallowing. This seasoned performer at the age of 50 astounds audiences with his jaw-dropping sword-swallowing exploits, establishing him as a true maestro in the art of mysticism. Murugan bravely violates conventional conventions as he nonchalantly glides a blade down his gleaming skirt, leaving no indication of harm. The expectation grows only to be confronted with the strange sight of a nearly 2-foot sword vanishing effortlessly into his waiting lips. This deed, a monument to his unrivaled expertise, distinguishes him as a true master of the mystic arts. Murugan is a multifaceted actor, with a repertoire that includes wonders, museums, mannequins, kung fu theater, and horror. In addition to his amazing sword-swallowing prowess, his performances, which are reminiscent of a living museum, attract spectators by blurring the barriers between fact and illusion. Murugan's ability to fluidly transition across genres demonstrates his dynamic range as an entertainer. Notably, he has a $2 million insurance policy on his body, demonstrating the perceived value of his unique talents, as well as the inherent hazards involved with his perplexing performances. Murugan, who was born Scott Nelson on July 14, 1964, has etched his name in the annals of mysticism and left an everlasting impression on the world of performing arts. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.